Good afternoon and thank you, and it's a great honour to be here today with Meliza Park, Executive Director of ICANN. I would also like to sincerely thank Mary Sotropulu and IPPNW Greece for the kind invitation. And my name is Karen Hallowes, and I'm representing Peace Boat, which is a Japanese organisation which organises global voyages around the world for peace and sustainability on a large ship. And we have the ICANN logo on we're proudly sailing the ICANN logo on the hull of the ship. And Peace Boat has long, for decades, worked together with the Greek peace movement on nuclear abolition. Our ship has visited Greek ports many times, and we've worked with our dear partners here to organise many events to bring hibakusha, the survivors from Hiroshiima and Nagasaki, to Greece to share the reality of what nuclear weapons do, what it was like during the bombings. When the bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, what were the humanitarian consequences for the people that survived those bombings? They've shared testimonies with citizens, with students, with members of parliament, prime ministers, presidents of democracy. All levels of society have received hibakusha here in Greece and understood the humanitarian consequences and that these will never be repeated. And this year marks the 80th anniversary of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the hibakusha have continued to speak out with great courage, not only to remember the past, but also to call for action. But in spite of hearing the voices of hibakusha and understanding the humanitarian consequences, Greece has yet to sign the TPNW, the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. But taking this step would be a historic act of leadership, aligning Greece with the global majority that has rejected nuclear weapons and chosen human security over militarism. And we are in an era of rising militarism, but human security must be our guiding principle. And we're living through a planetary crisis, climate breakdown, biodiversity loss, and deepening inequality. And nuclear weapons don't make us any safer, they make this situation worse. And this is also what Peace Boat is working on. And this week is the Global Week of Action for Peace and Climate Justice, and linking together the connections between the fight for climate justice, for a climate crisis, and peace. Militarism and the climate crisis are intimately linked. We must also face the injustice of our present moment and the genocide against Palestinian people. And Israel is also maintaining nuclear weapons outside of nuclear international safeguards. And this is a stark reminder that nuclear weapons and militarism enable impunity, oppression and insecurity, and demanding both human rights and international law. So from Palestine to Japan to Greece, the message is clear that we need to choose human security over militarism, and the Treaty of the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons provides the framework. And we're very proud to continue to work in solidarity with our dear Greek partners here and ICANN, of which Peace Boat is a proud member.